Happy Halloween, everyone! It's that time of the year again to put on your costumes and sweaty fursuits and rob some households of their shitty candy and nobody really wants. This is usually something you stop doing after a certain age, yet there are a few freaks among us that keep doing the same thing. You know what some people also never let go? You guessed it, Legos. And to be more specific, Lego games. Most of us grow up remembering the fond memories of these games and share these thoughts with our friends who have played them too once in their life. Because let's be honest, if you have played one of these games, you've played all of them. Sure, they are different franchises, but the core game design is the same. When you buy these games for your friends or for your kids, you know what you're buying, a fun collectathon. But what if I told you this experience could be so much more than that? What if I told you the secret formula to these games can be found if you play all of them in a single sitting? So join me today on today's adventure so you will find out how to properly waste your time. Before we start breaking down what we will have to do, I will make a clear summary of what a Lego game is and could be about. Lego games are based on the popular toy series called Lego. In these series of games, they are usually constructed, but not intended, on a popular franchise, for example, Star Wars and Harry Potter. In most of these games, you tend to follow a structured storyline and collect specific collectibles, usually following the story of the movies they are based on, with some small twists and turns to make it more lighthearted for the younger audiences. Okay, cool, that's a great summary. Pretty short, nice. Now let's look at what we will have to work through. Alright, let's see here. Combining all of these games, that will leave us with a total of, hold on, what? You're kidding, right? There are 57 of these? 57? Okay, well, that's all of them marked on Wikipedia though. If you go to the webpage of Lego themselves, they only advertise a few of their Lego games. For some reason they decided to leave out certain entries though, like the Pirates of the Caribbean and Indiana Jones, both developed by TT Games in their most recent format of their core game design, are missing. I guess this is because the entries are just too old to keep up with today's standards of games. However, this won't stop me from playing them though. So, to make this more easy for this video, I will make a list of all the TT Lego games with the same core style of gameplay. This list consists of 18 games, 19 if you count in the not yet released Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, which I will definitely make a video on once it is released. I also removed Lego Dimensions because, well, yeah, we don't really talk about Lego Dimensions anymore. So, starting off with this list, we will start at the first released and move our way down to the newest releases. A quick disclaimer though, I combined the separate Star Wars games by only playing the complete saga, because they are basically the same game. This does not include the Clone Wars, of course, because it's its own separate game, and fully its own story as well. So it's worth playing, fully as its own game. Okay, so, how long will it take to finish all of these games as fast as I can? I will just combine all the numbers from howlongtobeat.com, and that will leave us with 326 hours of playtime. Oh shit. Okay, so these are all just combined numbers, of course, which basically mean nothing, because, well, every player's time differs from everyone else, and I think that the only real way we can find out how long it actually takes is that I will actually do the challenge myself, so I can actually find out how long it actually takes. So that means, yes, I will be trying to play all of them in one sitting. Before I start, I want to mention to all my friends that I am greatly sorry for the wait, because this took multiple tries and actually took longer than I expected. Enjoy the clip. Okay, so it's day one. It's 9:30 AM in the morning, and I've bought and installed all of the games on the consoles I will be playing all the different games on. And I'm gonna finish as many as I can in the coming 12 hours I've planned out for this particular amazing experience. This will include using the toilet, of course, when needed, eating, drinking, all of that with 5 to 15 minutes breaks, so I can prevent brain damage or motion sickness. I've not had this problem in the past with playing LEGO games, but I don't want to create any more issues on the way to our goal. So for now, enjoy for what it is, and I'll see you guys on day 2 and see how I feel. I hope this works. Okay, it's now day 2, and I've only completed the first 3 games. I guess they were not kidding on the results of the How Long to Beat website. I think it's only logical to keep on going now and just see how many more days it will take of 12-hour-long play sessions. My brain is tingling a bit, but yeah, we have to keep going. So let's just see how I feel about it, like, after another 12 hours of this. Well, I can't wait. I'll see you guys on day 3. It's day 3 now, and my sleep schedule is officially ruined. I feel terrible, and I've tried going outside during my breaks yesterday. But it seems I can no longer take in any radiation from the sun. When I opened the door, it burned my hand on the top, and now I can no longer move my fingers. Even though my hand was in great pain, I continued on. I was suffering, but deep in my heart, I knew it was for a great cause. I set off on this mission because I wanted to find out what the secret was. What makes these games so unique? What is it that makes these games so timeless? Even if you ignore all the voice acting in the newer installments, it's still got the same charm. It might not be the same, but it's still our LEGO games. It's the same core. What is it I'm looking for? It's day 4, and I can say that I am relieved. Even though I greatly injured my arm and my body for this cause, it was worth it, because I found out what the magical recipe is in these games that makes them the timeless experiences that they are. It's not about the franchises or the feeling of just collecting and building stuff. It's about LEGO. If you love LEGO and the characters that appear in these games, and you see them going on crazy adventures in this brick-filled world, it gives you the feeling of a unique, one-of-a-kind story. Because even if you play alone or with a friend, these games let you take control of your favorite heroes and villains. That makes you feel like you're there with them, breaking, collecting and building with them in the very moment. You can call it nostalgia if you want, but I think it goes further than just that. It's not just the same story from the movies they represent. It becomes its own unique, special story, because it's a playground for you to explore for the very first time, or something you can come back to, seeing the secrets reveal themselves again in the levels you played years ago, or seeing them for the very first time as you smash all of those bricks in your way. You might not like the franchise, you might not like the characters, but I'm sure most of you enjoy LEGO. So, as a conclusion, should you play all of the LEGO games in one sitting? Fuck no. The number one lesson I learned playing all of these games like this is that you get irritated by the core game design eventually if you play too many of them in a row. You should spread this out over like a year or 2, or like maybe 1 a month if you really want to play all of them in a like quick succession. Because it just gets boring after a while. You get irritated because it's just the same game design over and over again. And even though they're good games, you should just not do it all at once. If you do decide to do so, please live stream it, because I'd love to see you suffer. That'd be great. Really love that. And I might consider live streaming it myself as well, if people really want me to. So for all the normal people out there, don't do this. It's plain stupid, and I can't even remember why I came up with the dumbass question to begin with. Thank you for watching. This is it for now, and I hope to see you on my next video. And yeah, thank you for watching. And wasting your time.